All right, let's see if this one can come up a treat. It's a very dark piece. We'll see how we go with this picture. This will be a challenging one, I think, position-wise. We'll see how we go. Wondering how big we're going to make it. Going to stick it on 200 for now. And wondering what we're going to do with this piece. Maybe some background removal. It's a dark piece. We'll see if we can make it look any good. We're going to leave the contrast there. And we're going to lighten it up. We'll see how we go with this. It's really dark, so it's going to be a challenging one. Hopefully it won't curl, despite the amount of darkness. I scratched myself, sorry folks. So let's see what we have to photocopy. We have here, out of a Korean magazine, a picture of a school, Australian College of Christianity to be precise. But I'm not going to preach, I'm not going to talk Bible shit. We're just concentrating on this lovely dark looking image. So we're just going to make an interesting demo, folks. So don't worry, don't fret. I don't like Bible bashing. So we're just going to try and make this fit on the glass. And we don't want, of course we don't want the writing. We don't want the text in the image. So we want to keep the text out of it. So we're just going to quickly play with a button to keep it going, so we don't end up losing our settings and having to reset the whole fucking lot. So let's just slide that across, just over the edge, just like so. I think that should be pretty well it. Hopefully we'll get it right. First go. That would be nice. So once the first copy's been done, it shouldn't be quite as challenging, hopefully. So let's see how we go with that. But it's an interesting picture, I must say. A very dark picture. Now we've got the text at the bottom. We've got to move it down. We need some more at the top anyway. I'm thinking, what are we going to do with this, folks? I don't want this to be smack bang in the center of the page. It doesn't look good that way, folks. So which way are we going to move it? We're going to move it that way, and we're going to move it down. We're going to slide it down so we can get rid of the unwanted text, but there might be text at the top that'll come into the image, so that'll be another challenging thing to be rid of. I don't know if this is going to be a very good demo, folks. It's not an easy one. I might have to pump up the enlargement a bit. So let's see how we go here. That looks better. That looks a lot better. That still looks like it's in the middle, but at least we've gotten rid of the unwanted text. And maybe we could still slide it down further and get rid of that line there, but we don't want to go down too far and get the text from the top of the job. So I'm actually wondering which way I'm going to move this original, so because we don't want that to be too close to the center. So we're just going to move it down and across a little bit. So we're just going to move it down, across, and then down a slight bit. So we're going to try and make this a really nice piece of material that we make from a demo. Wondering if we can improve on the colour of things, maybe make it less wishy-washy in appearance. So maybe we can maybe take out, maybe darken the density, and maybe add some contrast. So add a bit of darkness and contrast, and let's see how we go. Right, let's see how this works. Okay, out it comes. We've just got a little bit of text at the top now, just as I was expecting could happen. We're just going to push it up again, but that looks all right. That's not too bad. So let's just try and maybe nudge it a little bit up, just a little bit, just up a little. We're just going to push it up, and we're just going to hopefully eliminate that smidge of text that we've got there. This is not an easy one, folks, as you can see. Maybe if I cut it out, it might have been easy. If I cut out the, well, that would be a bit difficult anyway. So, and we've gotten rid of the dreaded text. The text is gone. Yeah, I think that's as close as we can get. Pity about this line down the bottom there. Wondering if we're going to enlarge it or not. Wondering where the centre of this piece is going to be. I'm actually thinking that'll be the centre. Make it a bit more interesting than just down there. So we're just going to print these off. Alright, that's another one. So yeah, this will be an interesting one when we're finished. It's a very, as you can see, it's a dark piece, very dark. Very nice, actually, in its own special way. So now we're just going to print off 2 each of the mirror image pieces, and we're just going to quickly select our original size, as well as going to the mirror image and putting that on. So let's see how we go here. That's 1 and that's 2. Got it. So these look alright, and now we're just going to arrange them in an interesting manner. So yeah, I've done this a bit differently. It's upside down on the top. We're doing, yeah. So we're doing it a little differently to some of the demos we do with this sort of buildings. Anyway. Okay, there you have it. That looks really quite nice. I quite like that effect. So there you have it.